The hotel sector may be rapidly expanding across the globe. However, beneath this tremendous expansion lie the issues that the business must address in order to maintain its position at the top of the chain. Expanding in a different location, they may face internal currency risks, where revenues and expenditures are frequently converted in various currencies, and assets and liabilities are frequently revalued in exchange rates other than the company's financial medium of exchange. Another is that cyclicality and seasonality both contribute to volatile levels of business and cash flow. The entire economy of the area where the business is located is usually followed by hospitality. When demand for hotel rooms, occupancy levels, and pricing fluctuate due to the economy of the location, it becomes a problem. Since branding is very important to a hotel's success in the hospitality industry, trademarks, trade names, and logos are all part of a company's branding that helps guests and customers recognize them. The ownership of the building, the management of a hotel, and the provision of the brand and its values and attributes, all of which are carried out by multiple parties, may make it difficult for a well-known hotel to expand to other places with their own brand. The physical asset, its management, and the brand holder are frequently separated by a three-way agreement. First, a commercial landlord or a real estate investment trust (REIT) may own the hotel property in terms of the physical asset. Second, its management. There are a number of significant hotel management businesses that operate hotels who are under the roof of other brands. Third, the franchisors who lay their name on the front of the hotel and promote it with global bookings, marketing promotion, skill development, branded products, and other services are known as brand holders. They also establish franchise agreements which allow branded hotel firms to roll out their brands faster and with less capital investment, but at the cost of relinquishing some brand control. A company's growth may sound nice to an ambitious businessman, but it surely takes a passionate one to make it successful by taking such risks stated about when it comes to expanding what you already have in different locations to be on top.
The Hyatt Corporation came into being upon purchase of the Hyatt House at Los Angeles International Airport on September 27, 1957. Hyatt Center headquarter in Chicago. As of June 30, 2010, the company's worldwide portfolio consists of 445 properties. It is a leading global hospitality company with a proud heritage of making guests feel more than welcome. In 2014, Fortune magazine listed Hyatt as the 95th best U.S. company to work for. Park Hyatt, a residential luxury Hyatt hotels, mid-size in cities considered premier destinations. Grand Hyatt Hotels are large luxury hotels in major cities and holiday destinations. Hyatt Regency offers a full range of services and facilities tailored to serve the needs of meeting planners, business travelers, and leisure guests. Hyatt Place Hotels are mid-size hotels catering for family and business travelers in urban, airport, and suburban areas. Hyatt Centric is a new, full-service lifestyle brand designed for business and leisure travelers. Hyatt House properties are extended stay residential hotels and smaller to mid-size modern hotels in urban and suburban locations in the United States. Andaz Hotels are upscale lifestyle, boutique-style hotels. Hyatt Zilara, adults only, all-inclusive resorts create endless opportunities to live in the moment. HYATT Ziva, all-inclusive resorts capture the fun and excitement of a beach vacation. HYATT Residence Club provides members with vacation ownership opportunities in regionally inspired and designed residential-style properties with the quality of the HYATT brand. The original owners were entrepreneurs HYATT Robert Von Den and Jack Dyer Crouch. After a few years, Von Den sold his share in the hotel to entrepreneur Jay Pritzker. Jay's younger brother Donald Pritzker also took on an important role in the company. Over the following decade, acquisitions were made, and HYATT became the fastest-growing hotel chain in the United States. Donald died in 1972. Jay continued to run the company. In 1969, HYATT opened its first hotel outside the United States, the HYATT Regency Hong Kong. In 1980, the Grand Hyatt and Park Hyatt brands were introduced. HYATT runs resorts hotels, starting with the HYATT Regency Maui in 1980. As of 2012, HYATT had over 490 hotels worldwide. The HYATT Regency brand is the oldest brand in the company, with the Grand Hyatt and Park Hyatt brands being introduced in 1980. Some of these are styled as resort properties and may have spas or other recreational facilities. Other brands include HYATT Place, designed as a limited service offering for business travelers. An extended stay chain, Summerfield Suites, was acquired by HYATT in 2005 and was renamed HYATT House in January 2012. HYATT launched the Andes brand in April 2007. The first Andes hotel was the Great Eastern Hotel in London, followed by hotels in San Diego, West Hollywood, Shanghai, and New York City, Andes, Wall Street, and Andes Fifth Avenue. On November 2013, HYATT introduced their first all-inclusive resort brands, Ziva and HYATT Zilara. As of 2015, HYATT Ziva and HYATT Zilara offer all-inclusive accommodations in Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, Los Cabos, and Rose Hall, Montejo Bay, Jamaica.
The mission of HYATT: we provide authentic hospitality. We make a difference in the lives of those we touch every day. That is our definition of hospitality. We do this in an environment that respects all people and all ideas. We do it in an efficient way that leads to superior results. Goals: we aspire to be the preferred brand in each of the segments we serve. Values: mutual respect, intellectual honesty, integrity, humility, fun, creativity, and innovation. The following are the touches of HYATT. Greet the guest warmly, using the guest's name and making eye contact. Say goodbye warmly, letting guests know you look forward to welcoming them back. Accept compliments humbly, resolve guest complaints, graciously thanking the guest. Resolve guest complaints, taking ownership by courteously and promptly fixing the problem, only saying no when absolutely necessary. Treat others respectfully with warmth and humility, including guests, owners, and the local community. Escort guests personally rather than pointing out direction. Answer the phone professionally within 3 rings, with a smile in your voice and thanking the guest for holding. Take pride in your appearance, remembering that first impressions count.
The objective of the study is to give information that HYATT Hotels Corporation is facing challenges throughout the years in the field of business. HYATT Hotels Corporation is commonly known as the HYATT Hotels and Resorts, an American multinational hospitality company headquartered in the Riverside Plaza area of Chicago that manages and franchises luxury and business hotels, resorts, and vacation properties. Despite of the challenges that the HYATT hotels are experiencing, they look forward that they have their solutions that helps the company to maintain its capability to run in the business. HYATT Thrive's primary objective is to help the company communicate its philanthropic, environmental, and community engagement initiatives, and to position HYATT to focus on and articulate the value it brings as a global company to the many communities it serves. The HYATT Hotels Corporation is a thriving hospitality company that focuses on providing unmatched service for its guests, employees, and the surrounding communities. The company's own humble beginning inspires HYATT's mission to impact others' lives and assist those in need around the world. While it continues to face tough competition in the hospitality industry, the HYATT Hotels Corporation has set itself apart by staying centered on its core values and aiming to give a unique and noteworthy experience for all.
Mark Hoplamazian, HYATT CEO over 20 years, a veteran that have been in control since 2006. He is credited with navigating the factious family politics and fusing the hotel business multiple strands. Mark Hoplamazian suggests an idea on global growth that he wants for the company to expand in different countries. He told the Financial Times that having a smaller footprint does not impact our ability to perform. That if they stick on the same routine, their competitors may outsmart them. The benefit of it is for the company to explore new product and service idea that may use for their growth, for them to expand their knowledge and understanding on how they can satisfy people and strategies for their growth, because on a wide range of potential customers and potential ideas that will come up for the company's growth, and through this, they can create new product and service that will be unique to experience by customers and the company to be well known.
The analysis of HYATT's revenue flows for the past 10 years in comparison with its competition reveals signs of serious problems that cause the company's stagnation. If a company is unable to expand, it eventually starts losing its market share as well as its competitive edge. HYATT's main problems are as follows. Lack of expansion space in the domestic market. As it is possible to see, a recurring theme throughout this entire analysis is that HYATT hotels had fallen into a slump because of the oversaturation of the US luxury industry market. There is no more room for the company to grow and claim additional market share. Therefore, its only choices in the US market are limited to retaining their client base and seeing marginal expansion in the overall market. Poor expansion into other markets in the last few decades. HYATT brand is not widely recognized abroad. Although the company possesses several properties in each of the strategic hub cities, these properties are vastly outnumbered by international and domestic competition. Without a strong international brand name, HYATT does not have a chance of succeeding and outperforming its competitors, who benefit from well-diversified property chain, reactive approach to external challenges and threats. For the last decade or so, HYATT has not been expanding as quickly as it should have, in comparison to other companies. In part, this is due to the inability to generate fresh and innovative ideas that would push the company ahead of its competition. The company does not have an R&D department that would help analyze the existing systems and generate improvements in customer services, logistics, employee rotations, and so on. Lack of a well-defined brand. Strictly speaking, neither Hyatt nor Hilton or Marriott do not provide anything special, which cannot be found in other hotel chains. Quality is standardized and uniform across the luxury segment of the hospitality market. Without a well-pronounced brand that has more to offer than simply quality, experiences, and loyalty programs, Hyatt will continue to stagnate. Solution A, increasing efficiency in the domestic market. Underperformance of various properties in the domestic market is a problem, as it generates more expenses and lesser revenues. The entire Hyatt chain should undergo a comprehensive value analysis in order to determine which parts of the company are lagging behind and why. This would help effectively shave off unnecessary enterprises, thus saving money without suffering a loss of a market share. Solution B, quick expansion into foreign markets. The answer to Hyatt's stunted growth problem is relatively simple. The company must cease being a US-based corporation and embrace other international markets. However, this is easier said than done, as it was already mentioned in the Porter's 5 Forces analysis. The barriers for entering a new luxury hotel market are high. Constructing a new hotels take time and money. In addition, all of the good geographic locations are likely occupied by now. Although Hyatt possessed roughly $550 million in cash to be used for short-term operation and a $1.5 billion in borrowing capability, the cost of an average 5-star hotel varies between $200 to $300 million. The company must generate additional finances in order to sponsor an expansion to the eastern continent.
Solution C, investing in an R&D department. We live in the 21st century, which is the century of technology and innovation. A company as large as Hyatt cannot operate without having a fully fledged R&D department that would seek out new ways of integrating technology into services, analyzing the efficiency of current methods, and proposing improvements. As it stands, Hyatt relies on outside companies to perform these functions. The result of the last decade have shown the inefficiency of that approach. Solution D, new brand image. Hyatt should consider becoming the high-tech leader of hotel industry through the integration of the Internet of Things and promoting advanced cybersecurity measures in its properties. The modern generation is more conscious about the internet, e-socialization, and cybersecurity. Hyatt could become the most high-tech and futuristic hotel chain out there, as it already outpaces Hilton and Marriott in terms of provided electronic amenities.
First recommendation: become an international hotel chain in the true sense of the word. Main profits should be generated relatively equally across all regions, not just the oversaturated North American hotel market. Following this recommendation may cause temporary revenue drops, but will be beneficial in the long run. Second recommendation is optimize efficiency on the use of existing properties in the domestic market. This recommendation must be implemented before the one listed above. It would help reduce the losses and prevent the existing loyal customer base from switching to other hotels. Losses are inevitable, but they can be minimized.
Recommendation 3. Hiring specialists in hotel logistics, IT, and cybersecurity and reorganizing them into a full-fledged R&D department. Not only would it help with the optimization of existing processes, but would also help develop new services such as the fully customizable room project, which was recently featured in the newest trends and developments in hospitality industry. Recommendation 4. Hyatt should develop a new brand image. Following this recommendation will help provide Hyatt with a new and improved brand image, which could be used to enter the Asia-Pacific region. There are many hotels that advertise themselves for their quality of service, but being the most high-tech and secure hotel chain is something neither of Hyatt's competitor can claim. It would set the brand apart and attract new customers, especially among the younger generations.
Problem: cyclicality. Change in economic condition. On the past, in severe due to the change in the supply of the hotel rooms is given market or given categories of hotel. Because of this, in an environment of declining revenues, the rate of decline earning will be higher than the rate of decline in revenues. But, according to global hotel industry, U.S. lodging demand as measured by number of booked hotel rooms has improved with an economic recovery in recent years, experiencing growth of 4.9% over the last 3 years, significantly exceeding the past 25 years, averaging of 1.8%. There is a positive imbalance between demand and supply growth has contributed to a RevPAR growth in the US of 6.8% over the last 3 years, and projections indicate that this real rate of growth will continue for the next few years, that a bright future lies ahead, an opportunity that for the company growth. The broader global macroeconomic climate also appears positive, which will continue to drive longer-term growth in the lodging sectors. I recommend that they must pursue their plans on international growth and grab the opportunity that lies ahead. It is a good sign for their plans to implement and a good opportunity for the company's growth. Just be careful so that they can minimize the minor problems that they may encounter in their way to success.